Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Dragon Quest III 2D HD remake. We are just looking over our group after having an amazing shopping spree. We probably could have bought a leather shield if I'm honest, but I think with just that little bit of extra DPS for Anon and the few others, I think we're going to be fairly okay. And we're after getting our Chimera Wing. So we're going to basically be able to start teleporting a little bit. But then I was also like, actually we do also have seeds. So we've been getting seeds of stamina, seeds of strength, etc. So should probably be putting that into our hero, giving him that little bit of a boost. But as you can even see, Adria's stamina is crazy high, like so good. And obviously if we're able to even grind out seeds, this could 100% be of a really big benefit. So now we're able to literally fast travel all the way back to the Dreamer's Tower, and I suppose that's really where we're going to want to be spending our gold on, is just the ability to fast travel, get back, heal up at the town, because our mum's house is basically a free inn. And I mean, if we can save money on resurrections, that would 100% be so much better. But as I say, I think we just have to scale to the top of this tower. And I believe we then collect some sort of item. And I think the item is like the Thief's Key. We were kind of reading about that in previous episodes. But as I say, let's give everything a little bit of a leg sweep and a firebolt, you know? We can just, again, Stone's Throw is so overpowered. It is actually crazy. But we get an amazing critical hit, and we're doing dodging and whatnot. But as you can see, Frizz was not the actual vibe against these enemies, so not quite that great. But as you can see, we're getting about 6 to 7 gold, so if we just need like 10 successful fights without the merchant proc, we can basically get another Chimera Wing. So, you know, we're going to just try and keep ourselves reasonably healthy. We can keep the Recusant's MP high for, you know, heal spells, etc. But we do seem to be lucky enough in being able to collect medicinal herbs from treasure chests and, you know, post-battle rewards, etc. So hopefully this doesn't lead to us needing mad item farming, etc. But as I say, with Stone's Throw, we're kind of just in a really nice position. Kakashi leveling up, that's what we like to see. And, you know, a decent boost to strength, you know, +4 in strength, and not that bad at all. And what we really want to see is all the stats going up, because, you know, unfortunately we do have situations where we end up with only, you know, 1 stat up, or some stats that get 0 up. So as long as everything's getting a bit of a boost, I don't particularly mind so much. Oh, and then this is where it's like, if we had a mage, or we could just use Frizz, you know, an AoE fire attack, that would be amazing. But unfortunately, we don't, so it's just gonna have to be a all-out attack situation again. We were lucky that they weren't attacking, they were just defending, so a nice boost of EXP and money there. So whenever we get money in the 10s, that's always a big boost. But as I say, this series has been going really well. I think we've been getting really good engagement, really good comments. And we get a mini medal. We're going to have to really try and find all of those, because there's definitely going to be an achievement for collecting all these different mini medals hidden throughout the world. So, but as I say, for now, I just want to kind of enjoy the story, enjoy the blind playthrough, see how we're going to get on. And then if we need to do like some tidy up trophy collections to get them 100%, we can look up a guide after that. But I just want to experience the game at the moment anyway, and see how we're getting on. Now, what I have been getting comments on these videos saying is that, like, you know, you wouldn't pay me enough money to go and do this Draconian difficulty, like it's totally not worth it, etc. But, I mean, why not? I personally think it's a fairly fun challenge, and while the initial couple of episodes were incredibly challenging, I think that, you know, for this particular game, we're kind of reaching a more stabilized state. Not saying that we're never going to have issues again, because I mean, those hooded fellas just now, they were literally throwing fire attacks like it's nobody's business, so, you know, that was not ideal. But it's fun. I like the game, the fact that it's a bit of a challenge, that it's not just kind of walking along, spamming attack until, you know, everything's done. I like the idea that I have to kind of sit and think and be methodical on how the characters are developing. And, you know, this 100%, people might be looking at this saying, this is by no means an optimal party. You're having, like, the merchant and the gadabout. Like, the gadabout, I know, is, like, not a good class. They're specifically there to be the joke class. I mean, her falling asleep and on falling fast asleep just now screams that already. But I got another level. Let's see how the recusant grows. Oh, some very nice HP boosts there. And as I say, again, at least everything went up. At least everything went up. But I mean, the HP was a massive bonus, 100%. And I learned another new spell, poof. So I can check what that does a bit later. But we've made it to the top. So what does this guy have to say to us? He's obviously where we needed to go. We got a Chimera Wing. Oh my god, saving us 50 gold. Thank you so much. Nom nom nom.
Well.
Oh,
so
it's voice acted.
At last.
That's handy.
I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why. But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Yes. So I've achieved the thief's key. This lets us unlock doors, I believe.
Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all...
And so it's basically saying that the thief's key now lets us go through padlocked doors. We can use Chimera Wings to fast travel, and books are really powerful. So as you can see on this bookshelf to the left, kind of a prominent red book. Interact. And we've got a copy of the Girl's Own Annual. And basically, you know, the personality test that gave the recusant, you know, the narcissistic personality. We're gonna have a look and see if we can change narcissist. But what you can do is read through the different personalities, and basically we can look along and see, okay, what does show off do? What does tearaway do? Strength and agility increase quickly. That's probably really good for our martial artist, I won't lie, since he just needs to be the quickest and the most strong. So again, you can pop into your party and you can decide, okay, I can learn to be a tearaway, I can use that, and we can essentially change show off to tearaway, or change narcissist to tearaway either. And yeah, relives carefree days of his youth. And then I'm just checking in these jars, can we open them? And since we get this, we can then literally explore and make sure we're not missing any treasure chests up the tip top here, because it took us ages to get to the top, so I don't want to be going down to the bottom before I fully explore it, you know? But that's really what we're going to be looking for. We're going to be looking for either items or either, you know, books that we can read to augment and change our personalities, which would be obviously brilliant because Narcissist is not that great of a starting personality that is going to affect how we level up, what we gain stat-wise, etc. So, you know, it'll all just take a quick minute. But I was considering using the Chimera Wing, and then I was also kind of like, well, I could use the Chimera Wing, or I could literally have the chance to get more experience, get more gold, get more levels. So, but again, with Stone's Throw, it's just so overpowered. Oh my goodness, like massive amounts of gold there as well, with our lovely merchant picking up more and more gold as we go on. Which obviously means more Chimera Wings, more, you know, good equipment, because we are eventually going to get to another town where it's going to be like, oh my god, everyone gets, you know, upgrades from the copper sword, etc. And I don't want it to feel like, you know, one character just gets nothing good, aka Kakashi, because I feel like our poor man, since he doesn't equip any weapons, bar maybe like brass knuckles or something, I just am hoping that we can get him through this and get him some good gear. But he's by no means slouching, like he's not at all behind in DPS and damage. He's just a little bit of a glass cannon, but like he's one-shotting everything, as much as, you know, the recusant, who is the main character, who has been given tons of stat boosting seeds and the best equipment. You know, it's a lot to be said that he's actually going first and just one-banging any enemy he comes across. Adriath is level 8, Soleil Queen, let's go. Ooh, MP got a nice boost, as did HP, you know, not bad at all. So a 7 boost to MP and a 6 boost to HP. Like, she's just doing really well stat growth wise. But yeah, once we get them to level 20, I'm excited to kind of delve into the class changing customizations and basically getting finally a really powerful magical caster in Anonymous, making her reliable and just our magical girl transformation. But we can also basically transfer Adriath from Merchant into... I'm like considering we can move Adriath into like the thief role just to give her an awful lot of speed. And then we could make her a sage as well, potentially. Or just leave her as a thief, I'm not too sure. I'm debating with Kakashi, and by all means, you guys can leave a comment in the comment section explaining your point of view. But I would be curious to see, do you guys want me to leave Kakashi as just a pure martial artist? That, you know, he'll only be a martial artist and just be at a super high level? Or are you guys happy for me to change him to maybe a warrior, so he gets like a ton of HP and can kind of get high defense, and then maybe move him back to martial artist again, just so he gets like, again, really high strength boosts and just that extra bonus to tanking abilities, etc. What are your guys' thoughts? Now, what you'll notice is I went through there and I basically put everybody onto an auto battle sort of situation, where I just set their fights to be, you know, conserve MP, so only basically do attacks, don't use fire attacks or curing, etc. And I can then just cure outside of battle. But I just cut through a couple of the battles here just to allow you guys to see the level ups when they happened. So as I say, no resilience boost, but again, luck just getting phenomenal growth there. And as I say, I did just kind of stay circling this area for like a little bit just to try and get some levels. So I want to kind of spare you guys this because this was one of the few times that I didn't do live commentary on the recording. So I was kind of able to like cut out a good bit of this extra bulk and just get to the level ups and how they did and how we did. So again, strength getting stronger and stronger, and you know, agility up to the 40s already, and like a flying knee attack. So I'm going to guess that that basically gives us a boost or a chance to attack and hit flying enemies for more damage maybe, which would obviously be great if we end up fighting dragons in this dragon quest. But yeah, we're gonna just move everybody back to following orders so I can then have control of the battlefield again. And we're just going to basically continue on with the story now. We were told to go to Reeve. We have our lovely big icon there telling us where to go. And we have to go to the house with the red door and unlock it with our now, you know, thieves' tools. And, you know, we can really kind of progress further and further, which is obviously brilliant. But what I notice now is I'm like, oh, do we have any new weapons, etc.? And I'm like, oh my god, we do. We have like a sickle. We have like the training togs. I'm like, wait a second. Togs sounds like just clothes. So maybe our good pal, you know, Kakashi can finally get something to wear that isn't traveling clothes. And look, we have like over 400 gold. So while the leather shield and the tortoise shell and everything, like it's a lot. But, you know, Kakashi can get an extra 5 defense. So I'm literally like, oh, well, our boy deserves a little boost to defense in fairness. Now, you guys basically, I put up a community post and I was basically saying, look, I know there's lots of series on the go, especially in December. We were kind of doing these like different episodes a day for the 4 weeks of December. And as you can see here, I'm just debating with my money, what am I going to buy, etc. So I'll just, while I'm shopping, just to explain that what I basically asked you guys was, what do you guys want to see in terms of content into the new year of 2025? When this comes out, we're going to basically be really towards the very last legs of 2024. And you guys basically unanimously voted for Dragon Quest to basically be the game of the month for January 2025. So expect new episodes of Dragon Quest on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'm going to keep Sunday as like a Sunday surprise so we can continue with Pokemon and just get that series finished, because I'm like, we're so close. We're so nearly there. Pokemon has been consistently just happening on and off throughout the entire like runtime of the whole channel. I just needed to be like finished with sooner rather than later, so we're just going to keep Pokemon going. It should basically be finished, if not by the end of January, like early February. But Dragon Quest is going to be the forefront of focus for the channel in the month of January. We can just see how far we can get. We can get some like consecutive episodes going. We obviously are going to be circling back to Rechain of Memories, to Final Fantasy XII, but it's just giving this game time to breathe, the kind of commitment to not kind of be coming back and being like, what on earth were we doing all that while ago? Especially when I think games are blind like this series is. It's even harder to kind of drop them and pick them back up without a high level of, you know, continuity. However, with games like Kingdom Hearts Rechain, it's like that I'm doing a 100% guide on. I know what I'm doing for that one, so it's not as hard for me to kind of stop and pick up later. I'm sorry.
I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something, you trespassing so-and-so?
Yes, I found the thief's key.
The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that, you'd have to be... You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child, the one we've heard so much about. Oh my, then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it? You can use that to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Alian. But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega. Your mother puts up a strong front, but deep down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
So we have now finished that after getting a bomb, and we can now make our way further in the game. I just love like this game's, I won't say like progression system, but it's just the comedy of like the chain of events. It's like, okay, you can make it to this town of Reeve, there's a door that's locked, so you're gonna need a thief's key. So we go up the tower, we get the thief's key. Ooh, a divine dagger. Slay. But yeah, we have our divine dagger now. That could be pretty interesting. It's good against like undead enemies or dark enemies or something. And it won't let us down. Maybe there's some like secret, like won't miss or something. Anyway, but the comedy for me is it goes through and says, okay, you need the thief's key, and for the thief's key to work, we're going to need to climb a tower. And we climb the tower, we go back to Reeve, and then it's like, oh, you have the thief's key, you're clearly like meant to be like Ortega's son, etc. I know. Why don't you just have a bomb? It's like, excuse me? And it's like, yeah, take the bomb, blow open your way into like the catacombs and just continue with your journey. It's like, not like, ugh, I don't know. A bomb? That's what I needed? It wasn't like, oh, you have to go slay this beast and now you've kind of proven yourself worthy of heroics. It's like, no, you actually got something that allows you to break into any home or locked door that you wish. Oh, and that was a great yoke. We're after getting another Camaro wing. Slay. But yeah, the wrecking ball. It's like, do you want to just have a big bomb? Like, do you want to just blow things up? And I then decide, let's just give Kakashi some more luck. And he only gets a luck point and I only get a luck point. So, not sure if it would have been better just to give them all to Kakashi. Unclear, but the one person that definitely doesn't need it is Anonymous. That much we know. And this one bird was just dodging and weaving everything. What the heck? And I get another Camaro wing. Oh my god. The luck of these Camaro wings is amazing. I'm literally like, can I just use one? Can I just zippity zap? Where am I going to? And then I realize, oh, it's actually the closest way I can get there is actually from where I am. So, but we need to save. So let's do that. Do 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 do. But yeah, the game is just stunning. I know I've said this like many a time, but the game is just so pretty. If you leave town for a while, eventually it'll get dark, and when that happens, you want to be careful. So there's different enemies. Okay. Good to know. But like for me, it's just the sparkles on the water. It's so pretty. And it's like, where else do I want to go? But yeah, circling back to what I was saying, yeah, this game, unlike Chain of Memories, which like I'm aiming to 100%, this game I'm hoping just to experience, explore, have fun with, and then when, you know, I've had a full month of January going through it, we should have a good few episodes, and then I might circle it round and then do a month of like Kingdom Hearts or whatever. We'll see how we feel about it. But it's always just cheaper to go home and, you know, have a free rest, I think. And then I was also like, is there a locked room up here? Is there anything I missed before? Oh, I missed a seed of strength. Would have been very handy to have at level 1. See, guys and girls, this is why you check everything before you go anywhere. And a boost of 3 strength. Oh my god, that was so massive. Is there anything in this room? 50 coins. Again, would have been very nice to have 50 extra coins. Could have bought another Chimera wing. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Let's start 2025 with some more subscribes. Hopefully, we can get through 2025, get to 300 subs by the new year. That would be absolutely fantastic. And hopefully our journey through Dragon Quest will get us there. You've all been amazing. 2024 has been brilliant. And we shall chat to you guys next episode. Have a good one and happy holidays.